literally had my GPS on and the camera just popped up. So it's just meant to be, because I'm pulling up to my first stop right now. McDonald's. McDonald's, if you be McDonald's, if you're hungry, McDonald's, need to go. Yes, I'm on here with my crusty lips. I was just literally thinking, let me talk about what is going on. And then the camera popped up. So I said, okay. Okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. But can a girl get some earrings and some lotion on her face? Like, hear that. That's dry. I didn't even have enough to put on my face. My hands were so dry. What you doing back there? I was gonna get like an iced coffee because I brought my big old thing. Big old cup. But I'm definitely feeling like hot coffee. I'll be back with y'all. So let me think where I left off at. Okay. Let me get over. Let me get over. Let your girl get over. Let your girl get over. Get over. That the coffee was not giving. We'll just start off with that's how many jobs I've applied to since October. But I've applied to so many more. Where are those at? Maybe, I don't know. Because during my whole pregnancy, I was like, I need to be at his house. I need to be at the house. Yes, your girl being dangerous right here. I'm really not trying to be up in your face. This is just how I drive. But yeah, no. We gonna get back to the music. So, I'm gonna talk kind of minutes. Enjoy the ambiance.
Exit right 2, exit 46, I-45.
I tried to set this child down as gently as possible. He made it all the way out from the car to inside the house. But as soon as the car seat hit that ground, child, them eyes popped open. You want to hang out with mama? You want to hang out with your mama? Okay. Okay, baby. I'm gonna get us situated. And I'm really probably gonna pump, so I'm actually gonna edit probably in an hour. I'll talk to you guys later. I was just watching, what is this? I think it's just a vlog from a couple weeks ago. I was just watching Simply Milva. I love watching her. What's up? I love watching her. I found her from Life with Sarah. I love watching them. They're my new YouTube finds. But I'm gonna try to clean up real quick because yeah. Once I clean up, this is my treat. This is my treat. You clean up, you get to decorate. Until then, I'm trying to figure out really where to put y'all, to be honest. I know the key is to, let me do it. The key is to not try to fight your situation. You need to start trying to create new pathways for your clutter. If you always put your stuff on your little side thing, find a way to organize and make the little side thing look nice. But first, we really do gotta clean it up.
Three hours later.
Okay. We'll turn the hair off. Let me just catch y'all up. Okay, so I have been working where I've been working in human resources for the last 4 years. I have been the coordinator for 2 programs that I ran by myself. And I'm an assistant. The job that I was doing while doing an HR assistant job programs, typically it is ran by a specialist. So, just for the reason alone that I'm running a program as well as doing my HR assistant responsibilities, I'm bringing on 30 people every 2 weeks, not to include the program where I also bring on people at a more frequent rate at that. So I had been trying to look for other opportunities. I had been trying to look for a promotion. And like I showed y'all, I've applied to a bajillion jobs. And especially since I've been pregnant and had a baby, because, oh Jesus, I want to be the one caring for my son. I want to be all up in his business, basically. Let's just keep it simple. Okay. Yeah, so I was applying for anything and everything, right? Anything and everything. And I started getting responses back for some of the anything. And I realized, okay, I'm not that, I don't want to say desperate, but I'm not that anxious to get up out of here as I thought I was. So let me just hold off. Not thinking that months and months and months and months and hundreds of applications later, I'd still be where I'm at. So of course, I've become frustrated and a little doubtful in my decision to not take certain positions, because then I would be making more, I'd be remote, and that's one of the big 2 things on my checklist right now, regardless of if it coincides with my career path, if you know what I mean. And it's come to this point to where an amazing opportunity came across my desk. And I mean, like, top tier. You get the training of recruitment and staffing of HR, or you can get training in the labor relations of HR, you know, the legal side and all of that. You can get training from start to finish and walk out of the training program an 11-12 specialist. And I mean, like, knowledgeable. And I applied, and I would be a shoo-in, okay? I'm a shoo-in for this position. This position has my name on it, right? It has my name on it. This is exactly what I've been wanting, exactly what I have been asking my leadership for. I wanted to be trained in all areas of HR, not just my specialty, not just what I know.
Merge onto I-45 North.
Not just what I've worked on, but I wanted to be able to say, I've touched this, I've touched this, I've touched this, I know this, I know this, I know this. And this would be exactly what I have been asking for. The morning the job posts, I applied. And then later I received an email stating that I did not apply within the time designated.
In 1.5 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 284
I have
for I-30
email
West.
correspondence saying application received within the time limits. Right? But you know what? I could fight it. I could open up a case and be like, nah, you didn't look at my stuff. Okay? You need to check your little system. Clearly that position was blocked by God, because he got something else cooking up for me. All right now. Yeah, I try to be conscientious. I don't know where I left off. I try to be conscientious of life-changing decisions and make sure that I am leaning on God and everything. And,
In
you know,
800...
Lord, if this be for me, let it be for me. And if it's not, God, block it from me. Bro, I didn't stat back here 5 whole minutes, bro. Now I need to move on with my life while you figure out yours.
Keep right.
But yeah, the last thing I want to do is move outside of God's will and whole bunch of chaos ensues because it was never meant for me to be there. So, but it is truly, truly, truly
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to keep left at the fork and follow signs for I-35E North.
When you feel like you can't say anything because people keep talking over you. When you feel like something you deserve is out of reach and you've been stretching and jumping and doing everything in your willpower to try to
use the
grab
left 2
what's
lanes
just
to keep left at the fork.
out of your grasp. Yeah, it can be hard to see other people get their promotions and things of that nature, but I know some of the people who I've seen be promoted, it has been far too long, and they are well deserving. So you don't know what storm people has come out of to get where they are, and you don't know where they headed to. You gotta live in your present, in your moment. You gotta realize life is life, but God is always God. He's always got your back. There's no malice or ill intent when it comes to you. You are His child and He loves you. He'd do anything for you. But He also not going to enable you, you know? He also has to allow you to grow. He also allows friction in your life so that you can be sharpened from it, so that you can grow from it.
In 3/4
so
of a mile, keep right at the fork to continue on US 67 South. Follow signs for Cleburne.
So that you can mentor others. So you can slow down and appreciate life. I try to work for where I'm trying to be, not where I'm at. If you have the mindset of an assistant, you're just gonna be an assistant. Yeah, in the midst of me trying to go, I've met some great people. I've met some
In a quarter mile, turn right.
amazing people who have impacted my life, who has provided me with knowledge, who has given me motivation, great advice, wise counsel.
Take the
So yeah, I don't know if I finished my little spiel. I didn't, because okay, I got an interview for a developmental position, which is basically like that career ladder like I was mentioning before, where I am a step 7 and the position, no, I'm a grade 7. The position goes from a grade 9, 11, 12. So that if you're satisfactory, you're guaranteed to go ahead and move up to that level 12 without having to apply to a job, etc., etc. I had an interview maybe like 2 weeks coming back from maternity leave for 3 months. Okay. And that was the worst speaking experience I have ever had in my life. Okay. Yeah. It was so bad that my boss said that she couldn't talk to me until the next week because she was just so disappointed and so upset. She could not believe how bad. I mean, while I was saying my responses, I was writing down my answers so I could remember, okay, they asked me this is how I responded, this is what you should have said. I was literally like, yeah, so I would reach out to and customer service, blah, 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 and I'm just like, girl, that was a horrible answer. That was a horrible answer. You went all the way around to say absolutely nothing, but it's like, it's coming out of my mouth, so I want to stick with it. I want some conviction with my words, but it was just, I was literally like shaking my head. This is a virtual interview or whatever. I'm on a computer screen and 3 people are viewing me answer the question and go that our supervisor would be asking because she kept getting these applicants that knew nothing about HR. So I'm going in studying and prepping for this interview and for a line of questions that I think she's going to give, when in the end, no, she doesn't want me to retort all of my knowledge and everything that I know about human resources. She's asking me these situation-based, be very specific about a situation when I'm a mama brain. I can't tell you a time where I made a mistake and had to correct it, and what were the steps I took, and what was the outcome, and what did the customer think. I don't know. And so I'm literally having to pull things out of my rear, like make things up. And I am not a liar. Ask anyone. I cannot tell a lie because I won't form words. It'll be like, oh, I went to the store. It's so bad. It's so bad. But clearly, I mean, it wasn't meant to be. I take that as God just sucked up all of my swag, all of my finesse, all of my, I don't know what to say, all of my, personality, all of that. Yeah, he just took all my words. Sucked it on up. And I was just a dry, brittle-boned outline of a person. Okay? It was terrible. But it's okay, because had I gotten that position where they are to develop and train me into the specialist that I need to be, I would feel obligated to stay in that position, in that facility, not virtually, not able to really telework, but probably one day a pay period, and not fitting the criteria that I'm really looking for, just to get that training that I'm seeking. Because the only way I would leave it is if, one, I'm trained up, which takes time, which means I'm still away from my son all day, or 2, I'm constantly applying for other developmental positions and hoping and praying I get that. So, no. we are going to have a hard criteria for, well, now, I don't know. I was going to say a hard criteria for a virtual position, but I just applied for a virtual position. So, I don't know. I would prefer to work from home. Or at least, let me telework 5 days out of the 10. It don't even have to be consecutive.
Sit down.
I'm dead. I'm posting this on my stories. Well, you wouldn't know. You ain't following. Well, I'm probably post this today, so you got time. I'm dead. That's freaking hilarious. Mister. You okay, baby?
You're an airplane. You're an airplane?
Hi, people. I was just editing the vlog to cut it off. Your girl was not feeling good at all. I was literally feeling faint, and I was just gonna pass out. And yeah, it was not looking good. But I feel a little bit better. A little bit better. I don't know if it's the gluten is doing too much to me. My body's like, girl, stop it. Or I did have a issue with low blood pressure, hypotension, pre-pregnancy, and so it is feeling kind of like that too. And they could all be related. You know, you eat healthier, your blood is better. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But, yeah. Trying to drink some water, trying to eat, and... Oh my gosh. And take care of Mr. Baby. Mr. Elias. Is that a big old burp? Is that you burping like that? Now this isn't a hairstyle. This is just all them crazy, what crunchy twists y'all seen earlier. Just to try to stretch them to lay down. But as you can see, yeah, got some more little crunchy little twists happening. So that's what this is. That's what this is. But this part is crooked. Yeah, it is, baby. It is. So, I'm going to try to do a couple things without doing too much. Because I do think me standing up and bending down and doing all that, they got to. I think that's probably what it is. And the eating stuff I'm not supposed to eat don't make it no better. That's not where the camera at, baby. That's not where the camera at, baby. That's not where... Whoa. What happened to the music? We were just doing fine, and then I pressed record, and you have issues. Mister. You good? I didn't know where y'all was. I like to clean out my little utensil tray every now and again, cause sometimes little debris get up in there. So, and my dishwasher don't hold that many dishes, but that's the dishes from last night's unloading, and then this morning's unloading. I just set it on top. And here we are. Is that Daddy? Say hi, Daddy. You ain't enter.